Hi, fifth grade scientists. So today we're going to talk about a simple catapult and how that relates to energy. So before we start talking about the catapult, I want to tell you a little bit about why catapults came into existence. So in medieval times, they used to have really tall and really thick walls that went around their village, and they used that for protection. And so when an enemy would come up to attack, they would have to either climb over or break through or do something like that. So they decided to make something that would throw something up over the wall and cause maybe some damage into the village so that they could either get into the village or people would try to escape and they would open the doors of the village to try to leave. And so that's where the catapult comes from. So catapults have all of these different types of forces and energy that are seen in the catapult. Now I've constructed a very simple catapult. I took a staple puller and I put tape around it and taped just a spoon to it. And I'm using one of my cubes, my wooden cubes. And so I made my catapult and I'm going to put my wooden cube in the bucket of the catapult. And right now I'm noticing that there's a balanced force. Okay, the force of the spoon is holding up the cube and gravity is pulling down on the spoon and the cube, but it's balanced right now. There's no movement there. All right, so right now I'm also noticing that this cube has the potential, it has stored up energy. So it's showing potential energy. All right, so I'm not seeing anything else yet. So the way a catapult works, and the way mine works, is a bucket catapult especially. It moves back and then all of a sudden throws forward whatever is in the bucket. Okay, so my cube is in the bucket and I'm going to need to hold this down. It would have been easier like if I could hot glue this to the table or hot glue it to something, but I didn't want to ruin my staple puller. So it does have these little edges on it, so I can use that to grip that with my fingers. And I'm going to pull this back and let go, and then I have an unbalanced force. So when that becomes unbalanced, it shoots the cube forward. So then it has potential energy and it keeps moving. Now the collision happened when it hit the floor and it stopped moving. Okay, so I've got all of these different things showing in my simple catapult. So I have listed on my webpage some different ideas to make catapults. If you make a catapult, take a picture of it and send it to me. Don't put your name on it, and I'll upload it to my gallery of work. I also have a really cool video about pumpkin chunkin', and if you've never heard of that, it is hysterical. You've got to watch it. And it also, the video goes to and talks about the physics behind the pumpkin chunkin' catapults. And there's several different kinds, and they're very interesting. So I want you to check those out. All right, so over this long weekend, make a catapult. Snap a picture, send it to me. It'll be in my gallery of work. All right, I hope you enjoyed this week learning about collisions and reviewing energy. Have a great Easter weekend. And as always, I want you to keep watching, stay curious, and always keep learning. See you Monday.